Money, 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 money!
Hello folks, Total Protection Mr. Hughes here at the Appalachian Expose with, of course, I'm Total Protection Mr. Hughes, WWF, ECW, WCW, New Japan, UWF, AWA, Superstar. Alongside of me, Virgil, great career, had a good run with the Ted DiBiase, $1 Million Man, you know, in the WWF, and then, you know, they went around down to the NWO and the WCW. So we're going to talk about a lot of stuff today, but we want to get the genesis of Virgil. Tell everybody about it.
Okay, I love the WWF. 12 years. Me and Ted DiBiase had a great run, throwing out 20,000 at ringside every match. We were on the road 21 days, off 5, back out 21, and throwing money out everywhere. There was honeys waiting for us before we even got there. They were saying, we want him. All they wanted was that money. Money was what everyone wants, you know? And I love WCW. When Hulk gave me a call, said, come on down, Virgil, man. I have Ted down here, you, National Hall, X-Pac. We're going to do a thing called the NWO, New World Order. And I loved it, man. It was a great thing.
Yeah.
And the greater thing was Ted Turner gave me a 12-year contract.
Which is pretty good.
You can't beat that. It only lasted 3 years.
And most of the time they don't give you that much time in a short period that it went. But we're going to go back to WWF for a second.
Okay.
Tell the fans and the people out there, how'd you get the gig? Because I'll tell you something, man. That was a damn good, blessed gig. To get that gig and go out there with Ted DiBiase, because he was a hot potato, and to do what y'all did. How'd you get that gig?
I got that gig. You know who came to me? I ran into Tony Atlas at the airport where all the WWF stays. I was out there going to give me a workout, and I ran into Tony. And Tony said, holy shit, no shit. How you doing, Mike? I said, you know, good, Tony, what's up? He said, man, why don't you come in the WWF? I could tell Vince all about you. You know what I mean? And Tony gave Vince a little action, just told him about me. He said, no shit. I mean, why don't he come up to Stamford, Connecticut? So Tony told Vince, he flew me up to Stamford, Connecticut, where he flew me. There's no airport in Stamford, so he flew me into LaGuardia.
Right.
And a limo was there to pick me up, take me up to Stamford, Connecticut.
Right.
When I got to Stamford, Connecticut, I went in the office, and Ted DiBiase was there. I didn't know him. I said, how you doing, Mike? You had a great career in college wrestling, high school wrestling, good. I think we're here for the same thing. And Andre came out, pointing at Ted like this, and he pointed at me and said, come on in Vince's office. We went in Vince's office, and he mentioned, like, what do you want to do? He said, I got Ted, I got a young buck right here. He said, I'm putting $137 million into you two. And he looked at me, he said, young buck, don't fuck the money up. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you met with Vince and DiBiase, and they told you they were going to give you the gig, what was going through your mind? Because I know when Vince called me in the office and told me I was going to, you know, be taking the Undertaker's urn, man, I thought I was dreaming or something. I thought it was a rib, but when I actually did it and realized that it really happened, I was on cloud 9. How'd you feel about it?
It was cool, man. Like when Vince was talking to me and Ted right there, I said, man, this shit is real. You know? And I said, I loved it, bro. So I said, I'm gonna do every goddamn thing right. You know what I mean? And I know, like, sometimes I take some of the boys back, you know what I mean, that were got blasted, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And one of my good friends was Piper. I used to carry Piper on my shoulder, carry him back. Another one was like Rick Rude, you know what I mean? Nothing happened to them guys.
Yeah.
But my real good friend was Paul Roma.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Him and Hercules was tagged up, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Yeah. But Hercules, long gone, God bless him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was a great guy, man.
Yeah, Hercules was a good guy.
Yeah.
I knew him for a long time.
Yeah.
I met him a long time ago in Kansas City territory for about a guy. I go, oh yeah, I've been knowing him a long time. And then when I went to was that AWF? UWF? That's AWF, I believe, in Chicago, and he worked for that company. But we tagged there.
Okay.
So you know, I've been knowing him a long time. And then when I found out that he ain't with us no more, I was like, doggone it, there go another one. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't have to really go through the territories. Like, I really wasn't in the territory. The guys who broke me in the wrestling business was Alpha Anawa'i and Sika Anawa'i.
Right, yeah.
They broke me in this business. When I broke in, the same time it was Rikishi and Yokozuna.
Right.
Rodney and Hawaii.
Right.
We all broken together, you know what I mean? And me and Rodney picked up quick, where Vince liked it, you know what I mean? And then Vince shot me down to Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah.
I was down there with Jerry Lawler.
Right.
And Jerry tagged me up with Rocky Johnson.
Yeah.
They call him Soul Man Johnson, right?
Right. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was tagged with Rocky Johnson.
Yeah.
And we stayed down there like about maybe a month and a half. And then I guess Tony or someone or Vince or Lawler gave Vince a call. And they flew me from Memphis, Tennessee to New York City to LaGuardia Airport. A limo was there, took me from LaGuardia Airport up to Stamford, Connecticut. And Stamford, Connecticut, I went down on the door and Taylor, we were both in the same building, okay? And said, hey Mike, I think we're here for the same thing. And then Andre came, he pointed at Ted, he pointed at me and said, come on in.
And so that was the time where things started jumping off for you.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, they
jumping.
You went in their office there. What did Vince tell you?
Vince offered a job right there, you mean? Okay, I want you and Ted to be together. You're gonna be like a bodyguard for him. You mean? Okay, when you just get to a certain point, okay, you and Ted will battle against each other.
Right, yeah.
You mean? And
same old angle.
Yeah, it's like a whole angle.
Yeah.
But the thing went for like 11 years. You mean?
Yeah.
It was like me and Ted, and we used to throw out 20,000 rings out.
So dollar bills?
$100 bills.
Oh, they used to throw money like that. That was real money.
All $100 bills.
Vince's money.
Yeah, it's all Vince's money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was making it back though.
He was making it back, bro.
Yeah.
Because like we went to even different, like smaller events around the world. Every time we went there, packed.
Yeah.
Sold out. You mean?
Come to get that free money. Huh?
They want to get that money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have came to that show myself.
Yeah. We came to Madison Square Garden.
You know?
Kind of hard for us to go to the Garden. We had to go across where the Jets and the Giants play at the stadium.
Right.
Because everyone won that money.
Yeah. They sold it out.
They had like about 80,000 or 90,000 people here.
Well,
that money.
Well, that's back when wrestling was good.
Yeah.
You know, when they used to pack the house like that. But nowadays, man, it's garbage. I mean, I don't even know why they should keep calling it wrestling.
Man, what do you call it? Like patty whack or what?
I call it a video game. That's what I call it because there's no psychology. There's no wrestling. There's nothing.
All you see is little pictures like of people right there, right?
Nobody. I don't recognize who's the heel and who's the babyface anymore. That's the thing that gets me. You know what I'm saying? So you say you had an 11-year run as the bodyguard for $1 Million Man.
Yeah.
So what happened to make that end? What came to?
We did a thing where like something. I'm just trying to remember exactly. where Teddy did something, and I turned the switch on him, you know what I mean? I gave him that look straight to his goddamn eyes, you know what I mean? And said, man, I ain't taking this shit no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and you gave the whole look into him, like, what's happening here, you know what I mean?
So was that a shoot or work?
It was, you better make it look like a shoot, okay?
Yeah. Oh,
but
yeah.
it was just a work, you know what I mean?
Okay.
You
I
know,
gotcha.
but you better make that motherfucker look like a sure enough shoot.
Oh, yeah.
Where people will really pay for it to come and see it.
No doubt, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
They
yeah.
want to see if you working for him, why don't you battle against him? He's
Yeah.
doing the shit to you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why can't you just battle each other?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You see where I'm coming from?
Oh yeah. So that finally ended, and then how long before you made your way down south to Georgia?
Okay, well, like maybe like a couple years.
Oh,
Okay.
a couple years.
Yeah,
huh?
and then
So
Hulk
who-
gave me a call.
Hawk.
Yeah,
From
Hogan.
Broadway- oh, Hogan.
Hogan,
Terry.
yeah.
So he gave you a call. He was already
Yeah.
down there.
Yeah, him,
He was already
Paul
in
and Nash.
office. Yeah.
They had like a whole thing where
Sure.
it wasn't called the NWO then, you mean?
Yeah.
And Hawk wanted to do a whole thing where he want me and Ted to come on down there.
Mm.
I think Ted only stayed like 1 year, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was Ted, myself, X-Pac, Hall and Nash, and Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
Called ourselves the NWO.
New World Order.
New World Order.
Mhm, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And it got over.
So yeah,
Got
definitely
over.
got over. You know, people started biting on it.
Yeah.
So when you got that gig,
Uh-huh.
so how did you get? What was your role in that group?
Okay, well, my role in the group was like more like a bodyguard, like for Ted DiBiase,
Mhm.
okay? And then it was like when Ted left, okay? It was like I was just one of the members of the NWO. It was Hall and Nash, Hulk, me, X-Pac.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. So did Million Dollar Man go to WCW too?
Yeah, he was down there with me.
So he
WCW.
was, so
yeah.
y'all both went that way.
Yeah, we both were WCW.
So we went to WCW.
Uh-huh.
You worked with him initially. Initially, you worked with him, right?
It was like we were in the NWO together.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Me and Ted was in it together.
Right.
You know what I mean? When Ted got the thing from Turner too, and he said, "Why don't you bring on a Virgil down too?" You know?
Yeah.
And so me and Ted went in together. You know what I mean? But Ted only wanted to be there like I think it was a year or year and a half, something like that.
Right.
And he wanted that's the only thing he had a contract for, you know?
Yeah.
And he wanted to split, you know?
Gotcha.
And I kept on rolling, man. Like Hulk said, yeah, we can go keep on rolling, man. It was me, Hulk, Nash and Hall,
Yeah, I
X-Pac.
remember.
And then like they start filtering a ton of guys. I remember like
Yeah.
the I don't know what you can
Yeah.
call
Big
that.
group.
like,
Yeah.
The big group or whatever you
Yeah.
want to call it. They
Big
had
group
like
people.
a ton of guys in there.
Right.
Some of them were gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So you got the gig and they put you in with the group NWO,
Yeah.
and you guys just went on a freaking tornado,
Yeah.
just killing people.
Oh yeah.
Um,
It was like a monster smash.
yeah.
Yeah.
So through your whole time at WCW at that time, did they always put you in the group, or did you go and have single matches, or how'd they showcase you when you was there? You know.
What I always was, we were always like, me and Ted was always together, or me, Nash Hall, X-Pac, and Hulk was together right there, you know?
Right.
And it was like a whole group, we did a thing, you know?
Yeah.
And that's how I would roll, you know? Yeah, and then me and Ted together, we did the whole WWF, where we just throwing money out.
Right.
And I was throwing all the goddamn money out.
So when you and Ted went to WCW,
right.
did he still throw the money gimmick?
No.
Oh, so
that shit all stopped.
Ended that when you left WWF, right?
That money
makes a lot of sense.
All done.
Yeah.
Vince McMahon said, "You ain't taking my money down there." WCW, you
right.
He throwing it out, you mean?
Yeah. So while you was there, Ted left.
Yeah.
And you stayed there.
Yeah.
Did you have any matches, or you just was like the bodyguard gimmick?
No. You had different matches and stuff there.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a whole thing where it was WCW, the NWO versus whatever, you know what I mean, or whoever, you know what I mean, wanted to come, you know what I mean. You had single matches and stuff. They had like NWO Virgil versus whoever guys they had.
Right.
Know?
Sure. Yeah.
Because during that time, they had like doing single matches, you know what I mean? And when you had a match with someone, you smoked their ass, you know what I mean?
Yeah, oh yeah.
They're gonna be smoked, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So they probably, so I know when I was in WCW, you know, they fed me a lot of enhancement guys. They called them jobbers back then.
You call them jobbers or you call them whatever you want to call them.
Did they do that for you? Because I remember I had some handicap matches too, where, you know, 2-on-1, you know what I'm saying? So to build me up, you know. So did they do that for you, where they gave you a handicap match every once in a while to showcase your bad SOB?
No. What they did, they gave me matches with like other guys and maybe other territories.
Yeah.
Okay? They're supposed to be like ass kickers, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
And I wipe their ass up, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's...
Or from different territories, something like that.
Right.
Supposed to be hell of a thing, like way up in Portland, Oregon, or way down in LA, some shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can remember back in the day when I was at WCW and we traveled a lot.
Yeah.
And myself, I drove everywhere, but you know, saved my plane tickets.
Yeah.
And every now and then on the way back, Junkyard Dog or Black Bart or
JYD, man. Oh yeah.
Or
cool guy, man.
Or Tommy Rich.
Yeah.
Or either one of them want to ride back with me. I had this blue Cadillac Broham I had bought from Pee Wee Anderson, the referee.
No shit.
Yeah, and on the way back, you know, Dog, me, Black Bart, and I just said his name. Blonde-headed guy, Tommy Rich.
Tommy Rich.
Well, on the way back, didn't know it at the time, but I thought I had bought some new tires, but they were retread tires.
On your car, huh?
Yes. So we riding down the highway and the rubber started falling off and Dog's freaking out over here.
It spun off right there.
Right. So I hurried up, pulled off the exit, and checked the tires out, and I was like, "Hot damn it, the tire, you know, the tread had fell off."
Yeah.
So I put the donut on there, and we went on home. But the reason why I'm going there is, do you remember any times when you traveled any road stories that might have happened that sticks out in your mind that you can get a laugh pop out the deal?
Man, like in WCW, we had it going on there really, man, like but my main thing in WCW I had like no, he's already gone, and Joey Morello was already gone.
Yeah.
And with WCW, I survived with a lot with what's the fucking name? Paul Roma.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Paul.
So he was y'all rode together a lot. So that's one of the guys you rode with a lot.
Yeah, I was one of the best men at the fucking wedding, man.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. I mean, I haven't went.
Yeah, Paul was a good guy, man.
Yeah.
Paul, good guy. Hercules, a great guy, man.
Yeah. I haven't seen Roma in a long time.
Paul?
Yeah.
Roma? Yeah,
is he still around?
Yeah, he's up in
I never seen him at no fan fest. He don't do those?
The only thing you may run into him is that, you remember they had the WrestleCon?
Yeah.
You can see, he goes to WrestleCon down there.
Okay.
At WrestleMania.
He don't do the WrestleCade then?
No, he does WrestleCon down where they had it down in Tampa.
Yeah.
He was down there this year.
Yeah.
Paul was down there.
Right, yeah.
Another guy was down there. He looked just like, this fucking guy he looked just like, man. The one guy looked just like, but he was like like buff like a motherfucker, you know?
Yeah.
This young boy was down there.
Yeah.
I can't remember his goddamn name, man.
Right. I can remember when I was talking with Kamala, Lord rest his soul.
Oh, you see Kamala?
We was good friends. Me and Kamala was real tight, but I worked him a lot in WWF.
Oh yeah?
And I knew him really good. We talked on the phone a lot. We talked on the Facebook a lot. We, before he passed away. And he had told me a few years ago what happened with him, and because you know how you were riding with each other and you're talking.
Yeah.
And you get to the point and say, yo, he might bring it up himself. Of saying, so how did Vince treat you? How did Vince treat you when you had your big run with with Hulk Hogan? And then and he'll just start telling you the truth about Hogan got this and I got this. Yeah. Where he got screwed. Vince didn't give him all the money that he thought he should deserve, but he gave Hogan a ton of money.
Hulk will get his shit, man.
Exactly. So I can say the same thing. I know when I had my King of the Ring match with Kurt Hennig.
Kirk Hennig?
Kirk. Yeah. He got way more than me. I only got like $8,000. You know what I'm saying? He got like 15. 20. You know what I'm saying? And I only got $8,000. You understand? So, did that ever happen to you like that?
No, I got pretty good money down there. You know what I mean?
Don't get me wrong. I got paid really well.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I believe that, if I'm in the ring with somebody, right?
You get about the same.
Right. If I'm on this pay-per-view.
You get the same.
How are you getting more than me?
Yeah,
we're in the same match.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of matches I had. I looked at when we had our checks. I looked at it, man. It was about the same.
Yeah.
It might be maybe $200 or $300 maybe difference, but it's about the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't beat that.
Well, like I tell people, you can't make that. You can't make that kind of money on a shoot job.
You can't make that kind of money when you're working a fucking regular job.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Don't get me wrong. I wasn't complaining. I was like, well, hell, if I'm in the ring with one of the best workers you got, I can't get the same kind of butter he getting.
You're supposed to be getting the same.
Pretty much.
Real close to it.
And
maybe about $100 or $200 difference.
And one thing I noticed that they treated the younger people a little different than the older people that were around, because the younger people wasn't aware of how it works compared to the people that's been there. You know what I'm saying? For example, like, myself, young dude coming in, I didn't know, what was a good salary. If it's over freaking $100,000, that's pretty damn good. It's better than flipping burgers, right?
Yeah.
And all you gotta do is get in the ring and do your thing, So one thing I can say about WWF and about Vince McMahon is that he took care of me.
Took care, right?
He literally took care of me. I can remember one day we were on a TV taping. It was me, $1 Million Man, and IRS. Mike Rotundo.
Yeah, Mike Rotundo. Yeah.
We took on the Nasty Boys and Kamala, right?
Oh yeah.
But before the match, we're all in the dressing room, and Vince comes in and say, "Let me know, come up with a finish. Let me know what the finish is, right?"
Yeah, he wanted to hear about all the finishes, man.
And so we came up with a finish, right? And they were going to take it on me. Now remember, it's a 6-man, me, $1 Million Man, and IRS against the Nasty Boys and Kamala. And so they came up with the finish. All right, we're gonna take it on Hughes, right?
They're gonna take it on you, right?
Because Vince said, "Find me when we get the finish." And so Ted sent one of the runners, the referee. I forget. I think it was Harvey. My man.
Harvey Whippleman.
Yeah. He sent Harvey to go get Vince. And Vince comes back. And Ted's telling him the finish. Sabada, we're gonna take it on Hughes.
Yeah.
Vince is like, no.
He had plans
for him.
Yeah.
We're gonna take it on Kamala.
Yeah.
Right? I'm going like, what the hell's going on here?
He got some plans for you.
Exactly. And so that's right then and there.
He said, no,
I knew something was getting ready to go down.
Yeah.
And every night I had a match. He started putting me in the ring with big stars like Bret Hart, Macho Man, and Jim Duggan.
You're jumping the finish.
Every night, man, they get my hand raised, see?
Right.
And I'm going like, oh, and then one night I was sitting in the hotel room watching TV, and the big light went off in my head, And I was like, ding, ding, ding. I was like, God damn it. He got me beating all these stars, man. I think he got something for me.
Got something planned.
I mean, I'm thinking he's gonna, I'm gonna get a title shot. You know what I'm saying?
No.
But then we went
way up here in the car, you mean?
But then we had a TV taping. I can't remember exactly what I should remember because it was the highlight of my career. To be honest with you. Because that's when he called me in the office. You know, they have an office at every building. You know, arenas. You know about that.
Yeah.
And and one of the runners came and got me.
Said, "Come on back."
Mr. McMahon want to see you.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, oh man, I'm telling you.
TV taping somewhere?
Yeah, there's TV taping.
Okay, yeah.
And I went to his office. Sit down, Curtis. He goes, I like what you do. I like what you do your character real well.
Yeah, all right.
It's believable.
I know how he says.
Yes.
Yeah.
He goes, I got something for you.
Yeah.
He goes, this has never happened to this guy, and you're going to be the first one to steal his urn. And I'm going like, I kind of look around like this, waiting for blooms and flashes. They got flash pods. I thought it was a rib. See, I thought it was a rib.
You said steal an urn, right?
Yeah.
And only one motherfucker carried that
exactly.
urn. It was Undertaker.
Undertaker.
Right.
And so when he said, you're gonna lay Paul Bearer out
and take
the urn, and you're gonna beat the hell out of the Undertaker with it. He ain't gonna raise up with the urn, and he's not gonna raise up. And he's gonna hold the urn up and parade around the ring, and then walk slowly down the aisle back to the dressing room.
Oh, you had the urn right there.
I had it.
You'll beat Taker with the urn, right?
I already beat him. He's laid out. Him and Paul Bearer laid out.
Both laid on the ground, right?
In the ring, side by side.
In the ring, side by
side. Everybody's screaming.
Screaming like a motherfucker, right?
Yeah. Because they thought, how you do his raise up gimmick.
And you leave him down with the urn in your hand.
Yeah, but he didn't raise up. He waited until I got all the way to the back.
You waited all the way to the back.
Before he rose up.
In the locker room.
Yes.
Okay, and then he maybe raised up.
Then he raised up because he didn't want to kill my heat, see?
Kill your heat.
Which was smart. Now, once we did that, and we did our promos and all that.
You start battling.
And casket matches all over the country. Main event casket matches.
They were packed.
Sold out, brother. People wanted that dude to get me back. And get the urn back. They wanted Taker to put you in that urn. Exactly. And so that's when that
up and drop your ashes right in that urn.
Exactly. And that's when that run took off.
Yeah.
Now with you, when you got with DiBiase, because I know you guys did a lot of short takes and videos and promos at the pool and at the mansion and all that. What was that like, man?
Oh man, it was. We went there and brought out the whole guy's house.
Now was that Vince's house? Because somebody was saying that was one of Vince's houses.
No, they were like different homes.
So who owned them? Friends of his, or he rented out for a day?
I mean, maybe they rented out for a day. I didn't know. You mean? They might have
but it was a freaking mansion, though.
Yeah, it was all mansion.
Was that in Connecticut or was that in California somewhere?
I mean, we did, we came from the West Coast, come all the way back to the East Coast. You know what I mean? So we did one like down like by San Diego, and then we came all the way over by like Houston, Texas. Yeah. And then we came all the way out like down like in Kansas, by Kansas City.
Right.
Okay. You came up again up toward Chicago, and we went down all the way down, go like down by like nice big mansion in Virginia.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we came all the way down. We hit like upper part of Florida.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So pretty much whatever worked, y'all did it.
It worked and it looked good. We did it. You know?
So how, like I know when me and Harvey was together, we got along great.
So
Harvey, remember we rode together everywhere, and he drove, and we got along great. So on the road, did you ride? You and Teddy rode together a lot, right?
Oh yeah, we rode in limo.
So was y'all cool? Was y'all did
cool,
you ever
man.
have a butt heads or anything?
No, man. We pretty real cool, man. Like I understood which way he was coming from and how the job was being done right there. You know what I mean? So everything was cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So any fond memories you have that you know, being in the WWF that you never told nobody?
What thing really moved me was me and Ted was together. They call him the $1 Million Man.
Right.
Okay, now did something with his son, and they call him the $1 Billion Man.
Yeah.
And by him being the $1 Billion Man, he didn't throw out $1. Okay? Me and Ted threw out, I had to go to Gorilla Monsoon and get 20,000. We threw 20,000 out every match.
So you had to go to Gorilla Monsoon, which is one of the agents.
Yeah, one of the agents, he counted out.
So he had a Halliburton briefcase there?
Yeah, he opened that damn thing right up, baby.
He said, here you go.
See, stacks of hundreds in it like that.
So let me ask you this, though. Yeah. When he gave it to you, did you ever think about taking a few of those?
No. I'm glad I never even thought about that. You mean?
Oh, yeah.
Because, hey, I was at one of Vince's bodyguards.
Yeah.
We was up like in LaGuardia, right in the LaGuardia gym, right there. And the guy called out, hey, Virg, hold a $100 bill. I held it up, and he read the serial number right off the $100 bill. He said, I watch you and Ted every match.
Oh.
Make sure you throw out all that goddamn money.
Oh, yeah, really?
Yeah, that was one of Vince's bodyguards.
Oh, he was watching you, huh?
Yeah. But he had,
make sure he ain't stealing, huh?
Yeah, he had the whole binoculars.
Right.
Was staring right in, and he read off the $100 bill the serial number. And I held it right like this. He read it off, man. I said, I'm glad it never happened.
Right.
You know what I mean? And he know. He said, I know it never happened because I was at there. Every time you and Ted had a match, I was always there.
This guy that had his eyeballs on you.
Yep.
Of course, throwing that kind of money around every night, you gotta be real careful.
And then he was at every time we had a WrestleMania where it rained $100,000 in $100 bills. But you see guys falling off the
really?
The thing, trying to grab money, blow it up, and they flip off and fall.
Put it up in the sky somewhere?
Huh? Like up on the lights and shit. Yeah. It blew out. You mean? Yeah. It blew out like.
Man,
that money was floating everywhere, man.
I'd love to go to that Dago concert.
Oh yeah, man. Oh. Man, it was
so you did WWF.
Yeah.
And then you went down and did WCW with
WCW, yeah.
NWO. So after that run was over, then what happened? Where'd you go to Japan? What'd you do?
No, I didn't go to. I never wrestled in Japan. Only time I wrestled in Japan when we went over to the WWF.
Right.
You know, I never went over for independent type thing, like wrestling in Japan.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like after that, man, people still knew you as Virgil, or they knew you as Vincent. Okay, and they still gave you all kinds of different things all around the world.
Right.
You know what I mean? I got an agent up in Toronto. He got me booked in all kind of fucking stuff. You know what I mean? From St. John's, Newfoundland, all the way to Calgary, Alberta.
Well, see, that's a good thing about TV, man. You know,
we get known.
If you had a good run, you get off that TV, you're a hot potato. So
you're still a hot potato, right?
Anybody, exactly. So anybody in the world, they want to book you. You know, they want to do some business with you, which was great when I had my run with the Undertaker. Man, I stayed pretty busy for a few years. You know what I'm saying?
For a few years, man.
You know, because that kind of catapulted me up this way.
Right.
You know, and you know, then eventually, you know, the fire starts simmering. You know, and then you know, every now and then, you know, they'll send you. WWF will give you a bone on a royalty or something.
Royalty checks.
Exactly. Put you on a pay-per-view or something, or somebody's video, and throw you a couple of bones. You know what I'm saying? But you know, thank God, recently because I was in WWF 3 times, but they never made a freaking action figure of me.
Never did?
Ever.
No shit.
But hey, that's under the bridge. Yeah, but anyway, recently had two different toy companies hit me up. I already signed the deals with them.
Oh yeah.
So they're making
Action figure?
Yes, sir. I told
shit.
Protection Mr. Hughes action figure.
Oh, yeah?
2 different companies, but you know, I guess they're gonna be me, but one of them's a Hasbro and the other one is different.
Yeah.
You know, but
Something
it's
else.
still me.
Yeah.
But I told the toy people, I was like, well, you know, these are gonna sell real good because nobody
never
ever
had
made
one.
one, see?
Yeah.
And fans, when I go to these fan fests,
They want to see them action figures.
and you go and they come to that table, even though you got pictures, they're gonna say, when you gonna get action figure?
Yeah. I know you're talking
And I
about.
was like, well, one of these days, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And so finally, the chicken barked, and now they're gonna do one. So did they ever do a Virgil?
Yeah, I had about 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
About 4 action figures, man.
Right.
I had one by myself. Then me and Ted was on one.
Right.
Then I had another one by myself. Then I had another one by myself.
yeah.
You know,
So
that's cool.
when you seen your first
Action figure.
action figure, how did you act? Man?
I said, holy shit.
I said, that's me, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I looked at it. I said, hello, that is me.
He's like, now I'm somebody.
Yeah.
You know.
I said, holy shit.
Yeah.
You know, I'm looking at the goddamn action figures, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I still got all 5 of them lined up on my mantle.
Yeah.
At the crib, you know what I mean?
Right. Sure.
I said, the first one, I got one, of me and Ted, with
Yeah.
the real $100 bill in between us.
Oh, really?
Oh, they had one of me and Ted together,
Mm.
and a real $100 bill in between us.
Mm.
And then they came up and had like
A
a
little
little
toy
miniature,
$100 bill, yeah.
yeah, a little miniature
Right.
bill in between us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they had another one by myself and another one by myself. You know what I
Right.
mean? And they were
Yeah.
all cool, man.
Yeah. Yeah. So you know, I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be the big Mr. Hughes.
Yeah.
For my 93 days, 93 and WWF days, and they're going to put a urn in each figure. You see?
No shit.
Oh yeah.
Like you- like you Undertaker?
Yep, little
Yeah.
bitty urn.
Uh-huh.
'Cause, see, here's the thing. They never seen them get the urn back.
Oh.
That's why I go to the ring with it and take it where I go.
You got
you
the
know.
urn.
Yeah,
It's the urn that you took from Taker.
exactly.
Okay? If you want it back,
Come get
you
it.
gotta win it back.
Exactly. So
Okay.
he never won it back.
Okay, so
And so I go around
okay,
the world
you go
and
around the
I take
world
it
with
with
the
me.
urn.
Right.
You still got it.
And you know, I do pretty good at
Yeah.
Fan Fest because
Right.
people want to take a picture with it.
Uh-huh.
Of course, with me in the picture.
Right.
You know, a buddy of mine, Big Dave,
Uh-huh.
I had made one out of styrofoam.
You made an urn?
I made 3 of them, and I was going to use on the show. But when I got to the show, it was a Fan Fest up in New York. But I didn't know he had ordered the urn for me. See, so we get to the Fan Fest up in New York, and I'm all dressed, and I go to the table for Eric Sims because I went up there for Eric Sims.
Oh, Eric Sims? Okay.
And so I go to pull out the styrofoam urn I made,
Right.
and you can just see, you know, Eric Sims' face. You know, he's like, oh no.
Yeah,
And then Dave brung out the real one, and he
Yeah,
saved the day.
Uh-huh.
Now, when he pulled out that urn, that was the best business me and Eric ever did.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
He's popping those motherfuckers off, right?
boom, bam, boom.
Yeah.
I mean, that urn brought him in, man.
Yeah.
You know, so I had the urn. And you had that $1 million belt.
Yeah.
Tell me something. Was that belt a work or was that a shoot belt?
That was that was a real one.
It was.
Yeah. The real one, because Vince's bodyguard brought the belt in.
Oh.
Okay. And he sat on his ass in a chair like you're sitting right here. And he'd be right at ringside
Watching that belt.
watching that belt. Okay. When you come back through that curtain,
You give it to him.
he takes that belt right out of your goddamn hand. Okay?
Yeah.
That was Vince's belt.
Yeah.
Okay. What he had was, what belt like Vince had was, that was the real one.
Right.
Okay. Then he sells the belts in, you know, like different sports shops all
Sure.
around.
Yeah. Those are the fake
Okay.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah, they were like,
Plastic.
whatever they are, you mean?
Yeah.
They're like about, what, 500 or 600, you mean?
Mm.
The real one is like, I think, 74 million, you mean?
Damn. A lot of damn bread.
That's the real one, it's all diamonds.
That's what I was gonna say. I was
It's all
like,
diamonds. I proved it was all diamonds. It cost me 10,000 before.
really? Why? What
Yeah, I
happened?
went, you know, I was in New York and had a glass thing right there. Diamonds cut glass.
Yeah.
I went across there and said, Madison Square Garden. and went shh, shh. Glass all over the fucking floor.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
It broke the glass.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It cut the glass.
Yeah.
Diamonds cut glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that lets you know it was real. Then.
Yeah. I knew now when Vince took out my damn check. I knew that diamonds cut glass.
Yeah. Oh,
You know what I mean?
So it makes you pay for that glass, huh?
Yeah, you pay for that damn glass.
Yeah, yeah.
Won't cut no more glass with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so you did all that, and then so did your career subside after you left WCW?
WCW, man, that was
After you left?
it just was cool, man. Like
Yeah.
you go do signings still.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers know you as Virgil, or they know you as Vincent. You mean?
Right. Yeah.
And they still know you worldwide.
Right. Yeah.
Can't beat that, man.
That's right.
You keep on rolling, man.
Yeah.
Keep on rolling in the day or the night. You mean?
Yeah.
And they still know you.
Right.
They look and see. Look like, holy shit, that is him.
Right.
You see how guys was over there
Yeah.
eating? They came right over to us, you mean?
Sure, they knew who he was.
Yeah, knew like who you were. And I didn't know him.
That's
I knew
right.
him from a sweet potato.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So, folks, with that said, you know, hey, this is Virgil, the bodyguard #1, Total Protection, Mr. Hughes.
Too sweet.
Thank you for listening in. Virgil, any last words you want to say?
Take care, baby. And always get that money.
And I'm Total Protection, Mr. Hughes. We'll see you next time.
Yeah. Money, 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 money!